You guys, so you know that proofreading is one of the easiest things you can do online to make some money from the comfort of your home. But most of these proofreading websites do not really allow people to use AI to do the proofreading jobs because they want the work to be detailed and to be 100% accurate. So in most cases, they will vet for AI. But then there are ways you can actually use AI to do your proofreading, and that means you have to be an independent contractor. But how can you actually be an independent contractor? What it means is that you have to be on your own without having all these platforms bring you clients and stuff like that. And this will also enable you to have your payments made directly to you without a third-party interference and stuff like that. And of course, you will be allowed to determine how much you get to earn as an independent proofreader doing these proofreading jobs. But the problem is, how do you even get started? Now, the way to get started is to use social media platforms like LinkedIn, X, that was previously Twitter, and of course Instagram. You have to create your brand on these platforms to be able to make people know you as someone who proofreads, so that if they have things like maybe their schoolwork or their write-ups, they're looking for someone to proofread for them, then you'll be their go-to. Build your strong brand online. Let people know you for proofreading, that whenever they hear about proofreading, you'll be the next person that will come to mind. So once you're able to build your brand on these platforms, and the way to do this is by posting valuable content when it comes to proofreading. You can post about the processes it takes you to proofread a particular thing, or what people should put into consideration while writing whatever they are writing to make the job easier for them. Stuff like that. You have to keep being active. Put yourself in the faces of people that possibly or potentially going to hire you to do these proofreading jobs. And of course, on LinkedIn, you follow publishers on LinkedIn and on X. You follow them up, check for jobs when they have jobs, and then you create relationship with them so that when they have jobs that they need you to proofread to earn money, then you will be their go-to to do this job. So now that you have known how to get these jobs, and you have known that some of these platforms will not really allow you to use AI, but then places like Fiverr can actually allow you to do that, because your own is to make sure you do this job well. But then Fiverr will not allow you to get direct payment. They have to pay you through Fiverr, and of course they will take 10%. So but if you can sign up with Fiverr to get started, this is another great place. Otherwise, you have to build your brand to be able to make people know you as a proofreader online, and of course offline, so you can get a job. So I'm going to show you the 2 ways you can actually use AI to proofread your job to make it easier for you once you have gotten a job. And of course, if you don't have any skill at all, I have shared in my previous videos places where you can acquire the skill to start proofreading people's jobs. So that being said, the first AIs we're going to use is Grammarly. Now, some of you may have known Grammarly, whereas others don't know Grammarly, and I'm going to share with you how you can proofread using Grammarly. All you need to do is to download Grammarly and download the extension, have it in your laptop, so you can easily be using it. It is far better that way. But if you don't have it on your as a Chrome extension, you can just click here. Once you're on Grammarly, you have installed it, you click here where it says upload. Then you're going to upload your documents you want to proofread, and once you're going to give it some time to load. Once that has loaded, then you're going to see the mistakes that you're supposed to correct, like it is showing you here. You can see there are a lot of grammatical errors, spelling errors on this article that I just uploaded, and here are the corrections. All you have to be doing is just to be accepting it. But then you have to be able to scan through, like browse through this article before you accept whatever, because in some cases Grammarly might not really understand the context fully, and they may give you a wrong correction. That is why AI is not 100% trustworthy, but then it's going to make your work way easier. So what you're going to do is just to be accepting it here. As it's showing you the mistakes, you'll be accepting it here, and you can see that as I'm accepting it, it is correcting itself on the article. It has already spotted the mistakes, so your own is just to be taking the corrections. Now it has made a suggestion for me to use this version. What it means, I'll have to read this first and then read the suggestion it gave me to be able to know if this suggestion it gave me is the right thing for me to use, so that the context of the information on the article will not change. So that is why you have to be careful while using this tool. However, this tool has a pro version that will allow you to access other features it has, so but you can make do with the free plan that will allow you to do some certain things. But of course, you have to read through the article before you make your final submission to your client. So that being said, the second AI tool we're going to be using is ChatGPT. I know a lot of you may have heard about ChatGPT. So we're going to be using ChatGPT, and if you come to ChatGPT, you're going to ask it to please correct the grammatical errors in the article. Do not change the content or the meaning in the article. Just follow the article format as it is and make the necessary corrections. So if you want this prompt, let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to pin it here. So what you're going to do is, once you have used this prompt, then you're going to put a quotation mark here, and then you're going to paste the article here. Now once you have pasted the article, you're going to go down to where the article ended, and then you're going to close it with quotation mark again, and then you're going to enter for it to make the correction. And here is ChatGPT doing the job. It's going to make the necessary correction as it is and use the prompts that you have given it to do the job. Okay, so ChatGPT has corrected everything. So what you have to do is just to read through to make sure that nothing is missing and no external thing or is added or something removed, all those kind of stuff. Just scan through to understand better, to know if actually what you gave it to do is actually what it did before you submit to your client. Now this is going to make your work easier and faster, but then it should not take away the work you're supposed to do as the person doing this proofreading job. So this is more like a tool to help you do your job better. Now if you found value in this video, please take a time out, like, subscribe, and check out other videos on my channel on proofreading, and hopefully it works for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.